Come on in. I'm waiting for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in.
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to work.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all come on in, baby.
Hey everybody, and welcome to season 5 of Our Point of View, and we are back. Hey.
Hello.
What's going on? Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Dominique. Dominique, you got a headphone?
Okay. Honey, just a little something.
Okay.
So I can hear better.
Yeah, we can hear you real good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Neil.
Hello.
What's going on? How you doing? Welcome back.
Welcome back to season 5. Let's get this party started.
Yes.
To talk about.
Okay. Hey, Trent. Hello? Is you muted? What's up, Flame?
We saw what Trent was doing earlier.
What's up, Titan in the morning? Hey, Devon. Welcome back, everybody. We thank y'all for tuning in to Our Point of View Season 5. We back. We so glad to be back. We missed y'all. Y'all told us how much y'all missed us. Thank you so much for missing us. But we back, honey. And we trying to get our dish on. It's time to what? Get our dish. Season 5. Yes, God. Now, Trent, say something. No, we can't hear you, child.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Oh shit.
Oh, I thought you were still at the Renaissance concert. Everybody on mute. Hey, Timothy. I thought, everybody on mute.
Shout out to Timothy.
Listen. We're going to jump right into hot topics and stuff because there was a lot going on while we was gone. We want to click like, click share, and let's get to talking about it. Over the weekend, it was Labor Day. I hope y'all had a good time over y'all Labor Day weekend. I truly did. I was in Tennessee making money. I'm sure Neil was in Atlanta doing whatever Neil do.
Okay.
During those times in Atlanta, and Dominique was at work, and Trent, you was at the pageant.
Continental. I was at the Nental.
Child. You was there all weekend, Trent?
No, just Sunday and Monday for the girls, preliminary night and final night.
Ooh, shade to the boys.
Lord.
Shade to the boys.
You what?
Shade to the boys.
Yeah,
I like the boys too, but I just
want to go see the boys, honey. But it was 36 girls at Continental.
Mm-hmm.
And it was how many boys? 17 boys or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
17, 18 boys. And because hey son, I love you too. 17, 18 boys. And Noah's Ark won for Mr. Continental. Congratulations to Noah's Ark.
Congratulations, Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark.
Did he build the ark?
I guess
That
so.
leg was in there.
That leg was in the air now.
Oh, that was quite the ark, wasn't it?
Yes, Lord. Now, I tell you, flexible, honey. I said, ooh, it's flexible.
He's a handsome fella.
He's done television before, but he's never done a pageant before Continental. He's a professionally trained choreographer and dancer.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he's I forgot what kind of dancing he do, but he's the aerialist and all that kind of stuff like that. But so he's new to the pageant scene too. Cause I've never heard of him before. Hi, Jennifer. I've never heard of him before, but honey, he had came and bent himself all type of ways on that Parkway stage, wherever they was at.
Bent his way all the way to the top.
Baby, all the way to the top spot. Do you hear me?
When he bent over and pulled that leg up, them judges said, "Oh shit."
They
We
went
gonna get him. Who want him? You want him, Skip? You want him, Jim? Which one?
They went to doing all of that. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They pissed they motherfucking depends. I bet you that. I bet you they pissed they depends.
Oh, Trent.
Yeah,
You getting started early.
Early.
And congratulations to Noah. He was good. I enjoyed his talent from New York. And also shout out to Stephen St. James.
Yes, my friend made the 5 on his first
Bring it to the
time.
show.
First attempt.
I knew he was gonna make it. I knew it. I
Yes.
knew it. I
It's
knew it.
long.
When I saw his package at Georgia, I knew he was gonna make it. I knew he was gonna really make the 5 and go.
Oh yeah, yeah. Which package did you see?
I seen all of his packages.
You know what I'm talking about? You saw all of it?
I saw his Georgia package.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I saw his
Not his
Continental
first
package when he went to Continental.
Shout out to Flame Monroe in here.
Yes, and I did. Shout out to Flame Monroe, Tasha
Hey,
Long,
flame. She on fire.
and Roxanne Collins. They did a Tina show up at the Baton this last Wednesday, and it was a success. It was a tribute to Tina, all different facets of Tina Turner. So shout out to them. It was a really great contest. But so the boys were really good at Continental. I enjoyed watching them. I was watching from home. I was at work watching it online, just like everybody else that didn't go.
You're Raven.
And so, I was cheering from afar.
Yeah.
And then the next Sunday, that Sunday and Monday was Miss Continental. And everybody had their favorites. And the winner was Zane Darling from Columbus, Ohio, where Dominique is from. That's what you
Yes, I'm from Columbus.
Well,
That's where I'm living.
Well, that's where you live. This
Yes.
was Zane when she was at Miss USA newcomer, because she's also new to the pageant scene. And this is her now. That was her crowning moment, and that's her in evening gown. And she was the talent winner. Preliminary night, we haven't got the scores, but I'm sure she was the talent winner. Final night also. And so congratulations to Janae Darling. I've been knowing this young lady for a couple of years now, and she's a really sweet young lady. Every time I get to be around her, we have a nice conversation. We hang out, we laugh and kiki. She's great on the show. So it's good to have her here tonight. She's going to join us here. And so let's welcome in Miss Continental, and everybody show us some love. Miss Continental, Zane Darling.
Give us some hearts.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Continental.
Here she is. She nice and heavy, baby.
Girl, if I tell you every time
that's-
I say Janae won Miss Continental, I fall completely out. Do you hear me? Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Continental family. So, how you feel?
I feel absolutely honored and just ever so truly humbled. I mean, this has been such a journey, and I mean, I'm just so very full, It's been a roller coaster, but one that I held tight on to, and I was successful.
Yes, you was. When did you decide to compete for Continental?
So I started, the journey for Continental honestly really started with my evening gown. So the evening gown that I wore, actually, the material, I found it back in 2016, back at Mood. And I was going back and forth on how I was going to like piece the fabric together and the vision that I wanted to create with the fabric. And at the time, I had decided to collaborate with another designer to try to like piece it together and make it what I wanted it to be. But unfortunately, a couple things fell through. And so I ended up having to finish, complete it in the manner that I wanted to. And so within completing that garment, I was like, I know that my dream in re-stepping out into the pageantry world was always going to be through the air of Continental, because I felt like for me, that was the system that at the time, I knew that I wanted to represent.
Well, you started at US of A Newcomer in 2016, and you went there, how many times you did that?
Twice.
You did that twice.
Yes.
And what other pageants did you win?
I've done PGC. I've done Glamorous. I've done a couple of like local bar titles and things like that. But other than that, that's about it.
and now you're Miss Continental. Dreams do come true, right?
Huh?
I say dreams do come true, right?
Amen.
And never say that it can't happen and you can't win on your first time, because Tanisha Cassidy actually won on her first time going to Continental also. So
I definitely will say, me and my husband Al, we definitely attended and spectated for a few years. Actually, we started spectating the year Stasha was crowned, and so it was like, ever since then, like, okay, I kind of am getting a feel of what it's like to be in this atmosphere, visiting the baton, seeing, kind of the way they run their shows, and just kind of like really learning about the more, not so much the system, but more so learning about the people who were at the system. And I feel like for me, that was where I was able to really figure out, okay, this is where I really want to be, because then I was able to justify that the people who I was being around are the people who are going to put me on this level that I feel is going to not only elevate me, but also elevate the career that I want to showcase to the world.
Well, I'm so happy for you. I'm thrilled for you, and I can't wait to see.
Thank you.
Blossom as Miss Continental as an entertainer, and because it's gonna be a role for you. Trust me, it's gonna be a role.
I'm sorry, but you are gorgeous. I didn't even realize how gorgeous you are. First of all, I was in a balcony, so I can only see the top of your brows and shit. You are gorgeous. Congratulations on winning this prestigious title on your first try. That's very admirable. What are you most looking forward to during your reign?
Honestly, I'm most looking forward to traveling and really being able to outreach to people who might not have necessarily been able to get access to Continental. I'm really excited to embrace the diversity that is, myself as being a Black trans individual. I really want to
girl, I thought you were cisgender. I'm so sorry.
You and everybody else.
Except you.
Okay.
I definitely want to make sure that I extend that to people, because I feel as though a lot of us have not necessarily been seen in the light that we really want to be seen in. And so I feel like being able to be a symbol to represent that is going to allow for me to be able to, you know, give people the confidence boost to be like, I can do it too, you know, and you might be fortunate enough to go in and do it on your first try, you know, seeing as there are 3 of us. So it's possible.
Chili Pepper did it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we are definitely looking forward to seeing you. Right, Nid, you want to say anything?
No, just beautiful. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing you throughout the year.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dominique, you want to say anything?
Honey, I can see her anytime I want to. I can't stand her.
You know I love me some Dominique.
No, but you know what? Janae and I worked at Axis together, and we connected. I think we connected because we both loud.
Yes.
I'm Southern loud. I don't know where she's from, but baby, we were in there so loud. Everybody was looking at us.
I'm from the south side of Columbus.
Okay, well, there we go. But we just connected right away. And so I consider her a friend. I call her little sister. I call her husband, my brother. Every time we're together, honey, we throwing back shots together. So I'm really proud of Janae. Yeah, I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, I'm truly ecstatic for you, and can't wait to see what you have ahead of you as Miss Continental. I'm sure everybody's excited to see you on the road, and I want everybody to know that you made all of your things for the pageant, like from presentation to crowning. Even
yes, I did. I was actually hand beating presentation during prelim night. Like once the night was over, I actually went back to my Airbnb and was still beating my presentation gown into final night. So, but yes, I did make everything in my package except for my yellow garment that actually was made by Sasha Loren. But my crowning dress, my crowning gown was made by me, my husband, and my best friends. Both talent dresses, my evening gown, and my presentation, as long as my swimsuit. All those garments were made by me.
You whooped them girls for under 1,000.
Oh shit! Okay, shit. No sentences or nothing. I still want you to make me that the flag dress.
Okay, I got you.
I think that is so lovely. I want you to make me one of those. But congratulations, girl! I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
We look forward to seeing your beautiful self.
Okay, you got your Jimmy, girl.
Okay. He had me too, girl.
If y'all see her on the road, please show us some love. She's a very, very sweet young lady. Thank you, Zane, for coming on Our Point of View. I'm sure you'll be back real soon.
Yes, thank y'all for having me.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
She is gorgeous.
She's a little controversial.
I love it.
So, all right.
She's a good time girl at the point she can throw shots back with Dominique because, you know, Dominique got a deep throat over there.
Dominique gave me a shot one time. I thought I was dead for about 5 seconds.
She was hanging out with Portia and sitting next to Portia at Glamour. So guess what? You already know what that give too. So yeah, that was good. They was good at cross-eyed honey. Also at Continental this past weekend, Jim Flint, Sash, Sunny Delight, and Khalil Valentino as Continental Forevers. Congratulations to them.
Congratulations.
I wasn't even know like kind of what they mean, but I'm thinking is for the work that they do behind the scenes. Well, Khalil has been working extensively since he gave up Mr. Continental with helping other preliminaries. He owns a preliminary. He organizes the preliminary in one of the islands that they go to. And so he does work a lot. And so Sonny worked a lot this year and worked very hard as Miss Continental. So they're Mr. and Miss Continental forever.
Okay. And you know, when you go after something for your dream, a lot of people go out their dreams and they have to go many times. And when they finally win, they don't do shit with the title, right? I enjoyed that she competed as many times as she did. And when she got it, she said, this is what I love to do. This is who I want to be. And she reigned with such excellence. And I really, really appreciate that from her.
And she hustled too. She sold wigs out of trunk. She sold wigs out of her trunk, honey. And also, Trent, you had made a post about I made the child. Did you made the child? Yeah, she was close up. And Trent says, stop saying people don't have to compete many times to win a national pageant. The people who did compete several times was competing against people who was going to get crowned no matter what they did. Now, most of these people are out of the way, so it's a bit easier. It wasn't that they couldn't win on their first try. They wouldn't let them. That's why it's still so shocking whenever someone does. And that's true. Because you never know. I'll be like, because I was like, oh wow, they really let her win. You know,
let her win. You know what I'm saying?
Even when Tanisha won, we was like, bitch, they let her win.
They let her win. It's always so shocking when people win on their first try, because it's the thing that they're never going to let you win. And that's many systems, you know, like they're not going to let you win on your first try. The favorite's still here, you know, and they'll justify the favorite. You know, it's just what I've seen in my pageant, you know, just going to
pageant. It just seemed like it just happened. It's very rare that a person do come to a national pageant and win on their
first try. Because so many politics.
But you know, I think more and more is happening a lot lately that people are going and winning their first time, and they're getting the just due that they deserve, because the flip end is when you don't do it, then you have all these other systems that are created, and then you have people start running to other systems because they feel they don't get a fair chance. Mm-hmm. So you have to do what's right, because these people are going to go and create other systems, and then people are going to be flocked into those systems. Because for years, when I first came out, I would go to Continental knowing who was winning. The thing that we didn't know was who's going to be first run up to win later on.
Right.
So I would go to see who's going to get first run up, who's going to turn the party and really deserve to win, but get first run up. So I'm glad to see that people are winning. Even Zion, when Zion winning Universe, like on his first time, that was a shock to me and to a lot of people. Because I mean, you know, things just didn't happen like that 10 years ago.
No, they were getting people out the way. This person got to get out the way. You got to get that person out the way, you know. And people knew it, but they just went because they for the love of it. And hopefully they can upset the pageant so bad.
You went because you wanted to get your turn anyway. You was like, let me go and play. And then the following year, I can come back and y'all, you know, give me the title.
It's just so hard to, like, I was just telling somebody today how people have like these myths about, like, oh, well, they don't do this because of this and they don't do that because of that. But it's all myths, because you don't know for sure who actually knows why that end up happening. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I won US of A, it wasn't for me to win. It was supposed to be Whitney Page. Dominique, you on mute. It was supposed to be Whitney Page or Michelle Dupree. And then here I come.
Oh, wow.
But they said they'll never crown a big girl.
Mm.
But it happened. You know, so, you know, it's all these myths of what they would never do. But then you got to see sometimes the judges be sitting down there and they might want their girl.
Right.
Or we pulling it, or three of us pulling it for one person, three of us pulling it for another person, and another bit slide for.
That's what happened the year Stacey Holiday won US of A at large. They had judges pulling for Dina. They had judges pulling for Whitney. They pulled, she slid on through, and I was first runner up. Dina and Whitney was second and third.
Wow.
That's exactly what happened. So, you know, it be them judges sometimes.
Oh,
it definitely be them judges sometimes. And also in the pageant world, Miss Texas was Miss Gay Texas US of A was last week, And K3 Productions is now the new owners of Miss Gay Texas US of A due to the death of Craig Henderson. Well, they sent a notarized letter to their queen, Dion Summers, who was Miss Gay Texas 2022, and invited her to give up her title. So it stirred a big uproar across the country and stuff, and everybody. She took to Facebook when she got her letter, and this was the video that she posted her live.
Miss Texas US of A next week. I had every intention of going and every intention of celebrating my give up. However, I have just been served, if you want to call it that, a little letter from the offices of K3. It's not even notarized, so I don't even know how serious to take it. But my lawyer will obviously be looking over this just to make sure that everything is in fact accurate. So I'll read the letter first, and then I guess I'm going to interpret it the way that it says. It says, from the desks of K3 Entertainment, a representative of Miss US of A Pageants, LLC. What desk? I'm sure it's someone's little apartment. Dionisio Luna, Dion Summers, being selected to represent Miss Gay Texas US of A and the US of A pageantry system is both an esteemed privilege and a hefty responsibility. The image of Miss Gay Texas US of A is one of dignity, poise, and professionalism. As such, all title holders are bound by the obligations set forth in the title holder agreement enclosed. In light of recent events, K3 Entertainment has established that you have fallen short in maintaining your agreement with several of these obligations and has determined the need to institute a 1-year ban from participating or attending events hosted by K3 Entertainment. More immediately, we feel that some of the Facebook posts implied threats of violence. My Facebook post implied threats of violence. Allegedly. Because of our commitment to safety of the contestants, patrons, promoters, owners, and all of the involved in the event, you will not be allowed to attend the upcoming Mr. and Miss Gay Texas US of A pageant to stay.
So,
Wow.
her live went on a little bit more. She even showed like a piece of paper and said this was the paper and that she was reading from, and it was one piece of paper. And then she also showed an envelope, and she said it came in this, and it was just like a little blank envelope. So they're in the live. They're in the live going in, standing up for her fans and stuff, and that's all fine. But when you come, and this is our point of view, so this is mine. When you come to your live, state everything. State the truth. Don't just state your one-sidedness of it all. So they asked her not to come. She went on to say the stuff about it was the infractions were the drinking, and she said the violence, the post incited violence. Well, what everybody didn't understand was there was talks with her throughout the year with her, and well, you did this, you didn't do that, you didn't come to your crown in proper attire, you don't have your Miss Texas crown, you've been wearing your preliminary crown. You do drink, but everybody drinks, but there's been times when they had to escort you out of places and stuff like that. So what initiated them to send her the letter was it was a discrepancy between her and her king. They were arguing back and forth in the different groups and stuff. And I know this firsthand because I'm in one of the groups. And so she took herself out of one of the groups. And Coffee allegedly took her out of the promoter group. So she made a post on Facebook, tag Coffee, Terry Coffee neighbors, why did you take me out of the promoters group? I'm waiting. So everybody comes up under the post now.
Is she a promoter too?
No, Coffee. Coffee is the owner of the page.
Queen.
No, she's not a promoter. She's the queen. But she's in the group with the promoters because she's the queen. and she's in the group with all the promoters and the owners of the pageant. But she took herself out of the promoters group. She took herself out of, well, I guess Talk Coffee took her out of the promoters group, but she took herself out of the state title holders group. And so they was going back and forth. So Coffee took her out the group, I'm assuming that's what happened. So she made the post. And so under that post, everybody started saying different things. One person had said, Dion is the girl. First of all, Dion is the girl that slapped Sasha Lauren.
I was just going to ask you, was that the same person?
That's the same girl.
Dion, that's the person giving up the title.
That's who's giving up that they asked not to come. Okay. So they're under the post saying, bring back the slap.
Oh.
She'll go under their post and laugh at the comment and like it. Someone also said under there. Now I put my like on there so I can see the comment because that's what you do. Somebody came in there and said, "Be careful, she might get the chair." That's when I came under the post and said, "No, you be careful before you get the chair, and you need to think wisely before you comment under post because they might be coming for you next." That was very racial what you said, but she in turn likes it and laughs up under that person, that particular comment. That's inciting violence right there. That's what that is doing. So that's what made them send her the letter, and then she come up under there saying she don't understand. I'm not clear. What are y'all talking about the chair? Where you been? So you don't know what they're talking about? Oh, okay.
She's an angry girl. She shouldn't have even been allowed to compete for Miss Texas. But how she showed her motherfucking ass on stage, slapping somebody on motherfucking stage, she shouldn't be able to be back on the stage.
So that's why they sent her a letter, and it was in a big uproar here in Texas, and abroad, and everybody had their 2 cents in, and they couldn't believe that K3, even their friends, K3 friends, had made posts and stuff about them, and saying they can't believe that they wouldn't let her come and give up the title. But do they forget that Tandy Andrews was asked not to come give up Miss USA too? She was asked because of her actions. It was many girls that was asked not to come give up their title because of their actions.
And they got to take accountability for that.
And you got to hold yourself accountable for the things that you do. And like you said, Trent, people have run for pageants for so long. She was one of them girls that ran for the pageant for so long. And when you got it, you ain't do nothing with it.
I hate that.
Yeah, for a lot of people that don't know these new kids and all that kind of stuff that was talking about, that's rude and this and that. Yeah, the woman, the Andrews family that y'all live so for, she was a bitch. Tandy was a bitch. And she did shit and all kind of stuff. And she gave her pageant up at the Paper Moon around the corner and put her speech in the and thank you. In the Twit magazine. Oh, she didn't give up Miss National either. So, Dion, at first, be accountable for what you do when you are a title holder. You still represent a brand, and you got to represent yourself. Period.
That would have been a key to me had I saw a video of her trying to slap Alexis, though. That would have been a key to me.
Baby, let me
trying to slap who?
Alexis.
When I tell you,
see, you shouldn't even let your mouth form that sentence. You shouldn't even let that.
And she did tell Lynn Fox, and in her promo, she shot Jerry Bird the finger like this. In Tandy Andrews' promo, if you ever see the promo of Tandy Andrews like this, she is shooting the finger to Jerry Bird.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. She broke a sink on a prelim because she sat on it. Water went everywhere, flooded the place. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She was some tease. Also
Well,
here,
she looked cute though. She looked cute as a boy giving her.
she's a handsome boy. She's a
I
good
know.
time.
She looked like somebody. She looked like somebody I would see at a turkey party.
Probably
At a what?
at a circuit party. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said a turkey party.
You said did Tandy give up any pageant she won? Probably Continental.
Continental, I would assume.
Continental. I think she. Yeah, he loved her. Jim loved Tandy.
Mm-hmm.
The SB 12 law has passed here in Texas, and it is a law that is restricting drag performances, theatrical performances, everything. A bill to be entitled an act related to restricting certain sexual-oriented performance on public property on the premises of a commercial enterprise or in the presence of a child, authorizing a civil penalty creating a criminal offense. And it is up to, I think, a $10,000 fine if you are fined. And this law is so vague that that any little thing, like if they notice you have on a breastplate, you can get fined for that. You can get
what?
Yes, your pads, any of that. A performer who is, put that back up right quick. A performer who is nude is defined by the section 102. A male performer exhibiting as a female or a female performer exhibiting as a male who uses clothing, makeup, or other similar physical markers, and who sings, lip sync, dances, or otherwise perform before an audience and appeals to the I can't say that, interest in sex. A person commits an offense if, regardless of whether compensation for the performance is expected or received, the person engages in a sexual-oriented performance on public property or in the presence of an individual younger than 18 years of age. An offense under the section is a Class A misdemeanor, and it takes effect September 1st, but it's on hold right now. So this is what we are dealing with here in Texas, and not just in Texas. They tried it in Arkansas, remember, and they tried it in Tennessee, and Ohio. So it's on hold because it's not only going to affect us; it's going to affect like cheerleaders and theater and all that kind of stuff too. How are they going to go? Because they talking about touching people and everything. You can't touch people. If you touching each other like how we touch each other we can't hold hands in a production. This is crazy. And like you can't perform outside. Like if they have anything outside, you can't perform outside. It has to be enclosed on the inside. So they trying to take everything. What y'all think about that?
It's really crazy, but but like we have said before, they have to find a boogeyman, and so right now the boogeyman are trans people, drag queens, and black folks. They are trying to make people feel like we're trying to take over the country, and we're going to ruin the country, and that's what. And see, and the thing about it is that it works for them because it gets them elected. Because one thing that they're going to do, they're going to play Pied Piper, and they're going to do follow the leader. So if that's what the lead white person said is the truth, we're going to believe it. We're going to vote them in to prevent all of this mess from happening. That's what they do. So it's ridiculous.
That's affected by that, and they don't give a damn.
Who now? What you say, sis?
I know there's somebody in their family that's affected by it, and they don't give a damn.
But but here's the thing that we have to remember. And well, no, actually, no, I don't feel bad saying it. At the end of the day, they're white first, and with being white comes privilege, and they're not putting down their privilege for nobody or anything.
Yeah.
Because let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. They'll still have a leg over us in any of those situations.
It's crazy.
And that's what it is.
Until we have to start asking like certain questions about where we going when we work. What is your venue like? Do you have to can people see in it, and do y'all allow kids and all that before you take a booking?
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. They take the fun out of doing this for one. Even though it is what we do for a living, for some of us, what we do for a living, they take the fun out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's ridiculous. But on a high note, there's this black trans model. Her name is Honey Dijon. She's from the United States, but she lives overseas, and she's a DJ. And she is the first black trans model to model for Victoria's Secret. And she's 55 years old.
Oh, wow.
And she's a Grammy Award. She's 55.
Oh, okay.
She's a DJ and she's a Grammy Award winning producer, and she won a Grammy for a couple of songs that she produced, and Cozy is one of them on Beyonce's Renaissance project. So congratulations to Honey Dijon.
Nicole Love a little bit.
That's what I was about to. I was just
okay. So the picture that I sent to y'all that I said that look like Nicole. That's who that is.
Oh, okay. Baby, she is giving Nicole Love Dupree.
Down.
That's exactly who that is.
All right.
Yeah, she's 55 or 52, something like that. Yeah, but
Nicole, did you move and you portraying to be somebody else?
Okay.
Making coins and hiding the money.
Hello. And speaking of Queen B, her husband Jay-Z pays for a powerhouse lawyer for a man who's detained and punched while holding his baby at a restaurant due to mistaken identity. And this is a video from that.
Jamel English was headed to the bathroom to change his baby's diaper when police wrestled him to the ground with his wailing child in his arms. By the way, the problem is, though, cops had the wrong guy. Still facing charges. Get the baby, get the baby, get the baby, get the baby! When police stormed this Applebee's in Kenosha, Wisconsin, they thought they were arresting a hit-and-run suspect.
Hey, please, get the baby.
Little did they know he was just a dad having dinner with his family. Jamel English Jr. tackled to the ground by officers as his baby was clinging to his shirt. This now viral video, part of an internal investigation by Kenosha police.
Somebody grab the baby.
Watch as frantic employees grab the child just seconds before an officer allegedly pummels English with punches as another handcuffs him.
It was just sad.
That's fucked up.
You know, I was like looking at that case. Well, when it happened, even Applebee's went and fired the manager too of that restaurant.
Really?
Because yes. They fired the manager, although she didn't post the videos or link the videos out, but they fired her. She did an interview later on after she got fired. She had been there for 12 years, had worked her way up from a server to the general manager, and they let her ass go.
But what was her fault?
She was a white lady, but I guess she felt they somehow tried to blame her for the videos linking out because they said that she didn't make just the Applebee's in that city look bad, but all of the Wisconsin Applebee's look bad.
Oh,
that's
all they're concerned about is looking bad.
But she gonna have a lawsuit.
She got a lawsuit on them,
baby. She got a lawsuit, and he do too.
She can get paid. He definitely got one. Did y'all see how the man was punching him?
Yes.
And he had a baby in his.
Because the thing is, even after they found that he was innocent, because they arrested the other people that they found, they still charged him with obstruction of justice and resisting arrest and all these other things. That's why they're going. That's why Jay-Z got the attorney, because they didn't charge him for the stuff that they know he didn't do, but they still charged him for some other stuff. So it's a whole investigation going on.
But you know what's going to end up happening, because they're going to be so embarrassed, they're going to end up dropping those charges. But honey, but y'all know Ben Crump on the way. Honey, it's just a matter of time before. I'm not saying that to be funny. I mean, I'm really not saying that to be facetious. But you know, he on the way. It's gonna be a mess because Al Sharpton about to get involved. Child, everybody's about to get involved.
Like he has their attorney from Rock Nation.
Oh, wow! So it's serious. Okay, good. Putting that black money to some really good use. Yeah, come on with it.
They got some lyrics on the library.
Police officers. It's one thing when you got to act out of a split decision when you absolutely don't know what's going on in a situation. But in a situation like this, where you heard it was somebody hit and run or whatever the case may be. At Applebee's with their kid. That's not a pressing thing. If I say I didn't do it, you don't have to take me down and try to lock me up and do all this. Ask me if I can come down to the station with you, because there's not a life or death situation going on at the moment.
They say he hired Alex Shapiro.
Yes.
Baby. They in trouble.
I want her to get her a couple of restaurants. I want him to get him some stock in that, and I want you to be set for the rest of your life, and they're gonna put a street in your name.
Kenosha, that don't even sound like a place where a lot of people live anyway, so they probably ain't got a lot of money at Kenosha.
And the food is nasty anyway.
Ain't got no flavor. They selling cheese curds. Okay, cancel Applebee's. Okay, last week this has been in the news lately. Love and Hip Hop stars Erica Mena and Spice got into a heated altercation on the episode about for the last 2 weeks, and there were racial slurs thrown and children being talked about. Spice had made mention that Erica Mena kid's son don't like her, and Erica Mena felt some type of way. She pushed the table on top of Spice, and then she starts calling her black monkeys and you should have died. And so everybody is jumping on Erica Mena for calling her a black monkey. And some people are in Spice's defense and saying, Erica was wrong and she shouldn't have done this. She shouldn't have said that. But nobody's saying anything about how it made Erica feel. Some people are taking Erica's side and saying that their children are off limits. Tamar was one of them. Tamar Braxton. She was, but the racial slurs is a no. What y'all think?
I just saw Tamar and Spice live with each other, and so I think for reality TV or just any entertainment, part of it is you entertain the audience. I do feel what Spice said definitely hit a nerve. It definitely nerved Erica, but Erica definitely did a racial slur, and I think people who are dark skinned, I think it hit different from because when I talk to people who are a lighter skin versus dark skinned people, the way they feel is different to me. And dark skinned people feel like monkey is definitely a racial slur. That is definitely a racial slur.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of my light skinned friends oh no, she said something about child, so she said whatever. It's not
blue
racial.
Monkey. That's what she called a blue monkey.
Yeah, I'm no, it's definitely a racial slur. Calling somebody a monkey is a racial slur.
A black person a monkey, period.
But sometimes we do look like monkeys. Because let me tell you something. When my great grandmama got older, my great grandma started looking like a little bit of an orangutan. I just think, God damn, let me see some of your youthful pictures so I can see what you look like back in the day. Because God damn. But this the thing. Why are monkeys so cute until you call somebody one? People think monkeys are so cute. But when you call somebody a monkey, they get all up in arms. I don't think she meant anything racial by it, just to me, right? I don't think she meant anything racial. I just know they're in the heat of the moment. It is nothing classy about that show. That show is a hot ass mess who operates and off of women bashing each other, going to toe to toe with each other about their men issues, about how they look, about their money, about what business to get their bag up. Them bitches ain't got shit to say nice about each other. These bitches reading. I get to call you a blue monkey because somewhere in my motherfucking life, I have seen a monkey that looked like that.
But see, I'm not surprised that Trent, with his melon skin, would say it's not racial.
But what's wrong with a monkey? Some people do look like monkeys. I know bitches look like hyenas. Whoopi Goldberg looked like a hyena to me forever after she did that role. I'm just saying, take back your power from shit people call you. Ain't a monkey, okay? A monkey is smart. They're adorable.
Chimpanzees, depending on the kind of monkey.
It's a racial slur.
I think it was a racial slur, but it was Spice knew what she was doing when she said your child don't like you.
And she hit low. She
hit low. And she knew that was a dig that would hit her. Because like she said, I've been doing this for 14 years. She said, well, I've been doing it for 16. So you know how old my child is. You do know my child is older. We are friends. Don't act like you don't know about me.
Right.
And so you know the situation with my child. And Spice, let's not forget, you were the girl that was bleaching your skin when you first got on the show now.
No, she did an ad to promote darkness and loving her dark skin. But people say that
around the stage and flip like a monkey.
No.
What?
She didn't mean no. Erica didn't mean it in no racial way.
Well, and when people say
no,
but she didn't mean it in no racial way. One thing. Whoever they at MTV, right? Don't Mona, all y'all, don't rush to fire her right now because y'all edited this.
I've been filmed it.
Y'all been filmed it. It's been in the edit room and everything. Y'all knew damn well y'all was gonna release this to the public, but it got so much fucking backlash. They had to hurry up and get ahead of it. Oh, she's fired for next season. No, bitch, this should have never been aired.
But that's just like when a person that I thought was a friend of mine told me I was ugly. I can't deal with you no more either. So I feel Spice's pain.
But no,
that's they thought they was being cute.
So girl, you've been in the heat of them. Well, that one when she told me I was ugly wasn't even in the heat of the moment of anything. But that was in the heat of the moment. So you felt like that. You feel like I look like a monkey. You supposed to be my girl. So, girl, no, I want to fuck you up next time I see you.
And then in those moments, you're not trying to decipher. Did she really mean that to be racial or did she not? You're not trying to logically think that out. You're going to shoot out the first thing to come out your mouth because your feelings are hurt.
Yeah, calling somebody a monkey, especially a dark-skinned person. I mean, any black people, but a dark-skinned person, a monkey, that's a racial slur.
Yeah.
That's just a racial slur. You don't wish death on this lady. Called her a monkey. You want her to be a dead monkey. It's just horrible.
Child.
Well, do we have a picture of a monkey and do we have a picture of Spice?
We are not gonna do that.
Put them up.
No.
They reading toe for toe. But VH1 should have never aired that shit. They thought they was being cute. And the backlash, don't get ahead of it now. Bitch, y'all meant to put that out. Y'all meant to put that out.
What? I mean, but saying your kid don't like you or X1Z, that still doesn't.
You don't know how that make her feel because you ain't raised no child.
No, but I'm saying, but
Erica has always talked about her son and she brought and how him being on TV, the trauma.
You talked about that on TV the same way. Remember years ago, Marlo said, Kenya, your mom don't even like you. But you introduced that to the public and you talked about it.
No, she didn't. And she didn't introduce that. Like she said, that stuff that Safari says. She said that stuff that Safari said, and Safari says it to her. Your son don't even like you. And Blue Mama and Safari are like this because she believed everything that he say. And and another thing with because that goes back to when he was saying that he paid child support. He's showing what he paid a child support. So her child support saying this is the child support paid in February for December. And Kirk even saying, yeah, it say that. But his ain't saying that. It's just saying that he paid. So that's all Spice is going by. So she believing her friend. But you didn't think to ask your girlfriend, well, let me see what you got, girl.
I mean, well, that's most people in general. You're gonna believe your friends. Because your friend, you're gonna believe that your friend has not a reason to lie to you. So most people gonna take their friend.
Friend.
No.
She does not look like that.
I like Spice. Don't do that.
I do too. I ain't got nothing against her.
You
look like what you look like.
And I want her to find her a good makeup artist that really know her color one day though. Period. I really do. I really want her to find that, and then not to make her so greasy.
And if she did bring that to the show, if she did still happen to say something about her son, she don't want her friend to use that as a weapon against her. So when we doing this towards each other, I got to go low because you go low. You just got to be ready for what a motherfucker got to say about you, and you got to stop hollering out. Oh, you said something racial. Because a monkey, where did monkey equate to racial though? I know
years ago, Trent.
Well, this thing was being racial.
Years ago.
Talking about okay, listen. Wayne Brady comes out as pansexual.
Let me eat fuck pots and pans.
Wayne Brady comes out as pansexual. Really?
Nobody cares. Everybody like, we already knew that. We
knew about the tight suits.
Really?
Let me tell you, years ago, I was in Vegas for like a work retreat, and I went to go see Wayne Brady when he was there. He was much better than I thought he was. He was actually pretty good when I went to go see him on show. But that night, I still knew, I'm like, child, this man is a gay man.
He always gay vibes.
Yeah. He
always. And I think that's kind of why I ain't like him.
But see, I mean, like, it wasn't a surprise to me. Like, the day they say Queen Latifah comes out, like, is Queen Latifah considered DL?
Yeah. She just never speaks in her life. Shut up. Shut up, Neil.
Her and MC Light.
Neil,
her and MC Light.
Shut the hell up. It's Queen Latifah DL.
I'm trying to be funny.
Neil.
Brad was DL for the longest till she came out first. Brad was DL too. They could be DL.
Judy bought her a Bentley. She came right on out. The love of my life.
Girl.
So, wow.
Ain't he married?
Oh.
He was married, I think.
Oh, Tristan said about for the GED section, pansexual, he attracted to energy. Child, listen. He gay.
Which one?
Yes. All that he a pansexual. That's the ease y'all into when he just started dating the man. Period.
You know what it is though? He meant sexual. He like to be fisted. He like to ball his fist up and beat his booty.
Oh my God.
He did not mean handsexual.
No, you know, I have friends who are, you know, I think gay people really don't respect the B and the LGBT, blah, 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 blah. They respect the B. And it's people that like both, it's people that like all things. And, you know, just because I like you, that don't mean I can't like a woman too. There's people out there that like all that.
He's not married, they say he's not married. His daughter and ex-wife helped him come out. All like a Caitlyn Jenner moment.
He gay.
When Kim Kardashian was dressing Bruce up. Yeah.
That's what it is. This pansexual is the because in a minute he finna start dating the man.
Right. It's a softer blow than gay.
He can date a man. He did women, and now I'm gonna date a man. And I go back to a woman.
It's always been that. It's always been that she understood. That's why the ex-wife helped him come out with the daughter and all of that. It's all because we celebrities. We got to find a way to get the story out. We got to get ahead of the narrative. Ain't that what they be saying? That it ain't like us.
Somebody might finna drop a story on them.
It ain't like when y'all found out that Roman was getting married and the fish was pregnant. It ain't like that. You know, we talked about it, moved on. He married. Now he with the boy. It ain't like that.
Am I lagging on y'all end?
No.
You were for a minute.
Okay. Am I lagging still?
No.
Okay.
Right, Corey. Corey said, I know what he said. Corey said, I'm gay. Yeah, child. The man gay. Speaking of gay and pansexual and trisexual and tricycle. The porn star, personal trainer, and actor Mustang claims that he was taken out of the baby's video because of his sexuality. So he was in the baby's new video and looked like they was on the prison yard and all that kind of stuff. Looked very nice and scrumptious and sweating. He was on the bench pressing benches and shit. And when the video came out, he out of there. Right. And allegedly, I guess among Wiggins, you gonna take that down? Okay. Allegedly, Amon Wiggins may have mentioned it or something. So this is the post that Mustang made. He said they definitely cut me from the whole video because people couldn't congratulate me or applaud, but had to bring attention to my sexuality, which had nothing to do with the video or my performance. So to all the people who went out their way to expose a part of my life that didn't have nothing to do with this project, thank you for getting me counseled. At Amon Wiggins. So that maybe might have mentioned it. That was a clips from him in the video. That's Neo directing and all kinds of jazz. He said they definitely coming from the video, but he was down there. And you know, baby had his. That's crazy.
Well, first off, Armand. He's been doing gay content for over 10 plus years. So whoever booked Mustang, if you even research, yeah, you definitely know Mustang does a lot of gay content. He has gay porn, just a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe Armand probably brought it to attention to people, but you know, sometimes you just don't make the cut. Yeah. But maybe Armand hey, sometimes you just don't make the cut. You know. Yeah. Ice Kenya, she didn't make the cut for her Atlanta Housewives season finale. She was pissed off about it. So your shit just don't make the cut sometimes.
But you got paid though, so
period. Sometimes you get edited out.
Yeah. You know what probably hurt him the most is he had a premiere party, so people could see him in the video, and they played the video as they ate and had their libations, and when they played it, he was nowhere in the video.
Yikes! See, that's
oh, did he really?
That's
well, I don't know.
Is that what happened? You're just speculating.
I tell you, I was like, so you didn't even watch it before you.
I'm telling you. Let me tell y'all something. They filmed this scene in Coming to America too. This little girl had a small part. It was such a little funny part too. With Arsenio Hall when he was playing the preacher, they was in the baptism pool together. But they were doing other shit right. It was funny as fuck. As the movie was getting near, they had already sent everybody who worked on it, like they sent us a copy so we can watch it. The girl making posts telling people the movie coming out, and you know she in this movie. She can't wait till everybody see her in it. And I didn't even have the heart to say, "Girl, you're not even in the movie no more."
Oh wow!
We'll cut you for it. It ain't always got to be a reason, you know. It's like we don't need this part.
That means you start taking pictures of the floor like this, or pictures on the floor and stuff. Child, poor thing, honey. Oh Lord. Well, I'm sorry, Mustang, but then Mustang did just turn around and do some new content with one of the OnlyFans guys.
Okay.
Yeah. And see, baby might be jealous because that man looked better than the baby in his own video. So he might have been a little jealous.
Let's see.
Must saw his dick print and got intimidated.
Probably looked him up.
God damn, get him out of here. I got to have the biggest dick in this video.
So, in other news, speaking of the gays, this is very disappointing to me. That I have to report on this. Former band teacher Morris Chaney out of Miami accused of raping a 16-year-old student and threatening his family. He was a band teacher / dance teacher in Miami, and he had been messing around with the student since the student was like 16 years old, and he had told the guy that if he was to come out, he sent text. If you tell anybody, you would just get yourself a bullet to the chest, and there was threats for that and threats to his family. It's crazy. I can't believe it, and I'm really like, how old is Matt? It's really sad. You know, you don't know people when you think, and you out there doing this shooting, you supposed to be. And then on top of that, they talked to the school and they said, which I never understood. So Neil, you're gonna have to explain to me since you work in the school system. They said in the news clip that he wasn't hired by the school, and so he wasn't hired by the district, is what they said, if I'm not mistaken. And so they don't know nothing about him. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm. It happens.
So sometimes you have these, what we call like an auxiliary group. Like the band, you have dancers, and so you have people come out there and help the dancers. Like in our school system, you could just be like, let's say Trent was the band director, and he had a couple of his friends out there. So that was acceptable for you to have whoever, because you was ultimately responsible for it. But like in my school system now, anybody who's out there with the students more than one time has to do a background check with the school system now. So that alleviates a lot of those band parents and people that just want to be like, oh, I know how to dance, so I come out there and help y'all. They have to do background checks now. But some people don't have to do that because they're helping the band, helping the dance squad, helping the chorus, whatever the case may be. But it's really sad. Like I know him, not like personally, but I've judged him in Pageant. I've seen him around socially. But it's really sad to hear that. And you know, I have no remorse for people that do things with kids. So if you do something with a kid, I have no remorse for you. I feel no sympathy for you. I feel no sadness for you. I feel like you deserve exactly what you get, especially when you admit to the guilt. It'll be one thing like, oh, I'm like, I hope it's not true. Like, at what point does somebody warrant you threatening them and their families and shooting and violence and all this because of a sexual encounter? It's so bizarre to me. And although I know him socially, I feel no remorse or sadness for the situation because you deserve this situation if you did it, and you admit to it. So now I feel that, well, I know that you're guilty because you said it. So now you deserve it.
Over to his house and would allegedly help him with dance practice and stuff like that. Would have sex with him at the house, and I'm like,
it's disgusting.
No, background checks don't always stop the process. It's really sad. And also while we were on break, Trump and the Trumpettes have all went to jail.
Not the Trumpettes.
Trump and the Trumpettes have all went to jail, child. And Trump was in there all of 1.3 seconds. And who got 22 years? Somebody got 22 years. Where is it at?
One of the Proud Boys. One of the leaders of the Proud Boys.
Yes. He got 22 years. and somebody, the girl down in the corner, what's her name? The black girl. She was Kanye West's publicist, I think, down at Grinning. You trying to coerce people.
And why she grinning like that?
I know. She looks so stupid.
Looking real crazy.
Yeah, she trying to coerce people and all that kind of stuff. They finna sock it to her too. So do y'all think that that's gonna affect his campaign?
He's still leading. He's still leading in the polls, and as a matter of fact, his numbers have gone up because he has told these people the only reason why they're coming up with these lies is to keep him from winning, so they believe it.
Yeah, I definitely think. Well, the thing is with Trump has a solid base. He has at least 20 to 30% of Republicans that's going to ride or die for him.
It's like they drunk the juice.
Yes, but when you have 20 to 30% of one person that's guaranteed those votes, but you have 9 other people that's splitting 70 other percent of the vote, he's always going to win. Like the other Republicans have to drop out in order to beat Trump, because if you have 9 other people, those votes for that 70% get split. He's getting his 30% off the rip because those people are ride or die Trump. And I wish I had the power of persuasion like Trump, because he has ride or die people for him. He can shoot somebody right in the middle of the highway, and people are like, "Oh, bitch, I didn't see it."
And that's scary.
Ooh,
that's really scary.
You think maybe he shot Tupac?
Probably.
Definitely killed Biggie.
Probably.
Y'all so silly.
Definitely.
He had something to do with it. I'm with it.
More money, more problems.
Yeah, he sold the stuff to Whitney.
Push her right in it to
yes.
Call Kim Burrell later.
I was supposed to go see Kim Burrell. Speaking of Kim Burrell, I went to go see her at my friend's birthday party the other night. She came and left. Now, I don't know what she planned on singing at midnight to people that has been drinking and smoking and doing hookah at midnight. I don't know what she's going to come in there singing, what kind of gospel, but she never made it. I don't know if she made it and didn't come in, but she never sung. So,
because she was probably drunk and high herself.
Oh, wait a minute, man. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, I said probably.
Yeah.
But what do y'all think the election would take us, like, from here? Like,
it's scary as fuck. I'm gonna tell you that it's scary as fuck, because if Trump get back on that ballot, in my heart of heart, I feel he'll win. Because
I don't even
I don't know what kind of rating. What's our president name? And I'm not being funny.
Biden.
I don't know his rating with the people, but no one talks about voting for him again. You know, but that's all. If that's all we got, that's what we got to go with. But I'm scared if Trump get that nomination.
Well, the thing is, people vote off. I think people vote off individuals that energize them and get them excited. And Biden nor Kamala gets people excited to me. I think that 4 years ago or a couple of years ago, people just wanted something different from Trump. But they don't know how to energize their base. And although, like, people say, oh, it's the lesser of two evils. However, people still, you're going to get more camera time, more air time, more ad time when you are energizing a group of people, when you are like just constantly doing stuff in the spotlight. I think the Republicans, at this point, we already know Biden's going to get the election for the Democrats. But if they want to stop Trump, a whole bunch of Republicans got to drop out and say, we're going to get behind this one person, because somebody has to beat Trump in the Republican Party. If he gets past all these people, then that's going to be a problem. So they need to go ahead and drop out and say, we're going to support this one individual. And at that first debate, Nikki Haley looked really good to me at the first debate they had. And Trump paid it. He wasn't even there. He said, girl, that's for little kids. I ain't going to that shit.
Trump get back with murder anyway.
But I mean, I guess I just struggle with the whole exciting people part, because I don't need you to excite me as long as you're doing your job. That's what's important to me, because I don't care about how you thrill me and excite me and you're in the office not doing nothing. And he is doing a lot. He has gotten a lot accomplished that some of his predecessors have not been able to do. He's turned around a lot of relationships that were very broken. So when you're talking about being excited, you should be excited about the improvement of life in a place that was totally.
Dominic, you're thinking of someone that you in your 40s, middle age, a different demographic than somebody in their 20s.
But facts are facts.
But
Facts.
people in their 20s appeal in different ways. Like you. That's a different mindset than I think these young voters and stuff. And I mean, I want to vote for the same person.
You still got to do a job and do the job, and this not be a thing. You know,
because I'm sorry, Sophia, I don't mean to keep interrupting you. But the thing about it is I think that, to be honest with you, I think that the younger generation have a better grasp of what's real than these 30-something-year-olds. I think they really do understand what the facts are and what's at stake. I think it's this middle generation, whatever they're called, I think they're the ones that's dropping the ball, because it's the younger generation that's really helping pull us through. The younger generation and Black women, they're the ones that continue to pull us through. These 30 and 40-year-olds are the ones that's continuously dropping the ball. And that's not just me saying that, the records prove it. The proof is in the pudding that these people, these 30 and 40-year-olds, are very inactive. And so if you're talking about being excited, be excited about music and all of that other kind of stuff. But when it comes to the quality of life and the quality of the country, you've got to think about something else, and you've got to view it differently. Because all of these people that you want to be excited about are the ones that are getting in office and not doing a damn thing. They're just sitting back and enjoying the ride. And those are facts. And I'm not just speaking off the top of my head. This is something that I really look into, and the numbers don't lie, and those are the truth of the numbers.
Well, the truth, I don't think so, because that's not the truth of the numbers. Because a lot of I like Biden. His numbers are not high. I like a lot of people, but that's not the facts. I mean, that's reality and logically speaking, but that's definitely not the facts, though.
But no.
Like when you look at data, like when we talk about the facts, you're looking at numbers and data, and that's not the facts at all.
Okay, no. See, let's not misinterpret what I was saying. I'm not talking about popularity. I'm talking about numbers when it comes to voting and the people that are getting out there and going to the polls. That's what I'm speaking about. But whether he's sometimes the most unpopular person is doing the best work. Let's be clear, because when you talk about when you're in a workplace and the manager that nobody likes, it's mostly because they're doing the job that nobody else wants to do, and they're holding people's feet to the fire. So sometimes popularity does not necessarily mean how well you're doing the job. Because because for me, I don't care how much you like me, but if I'm getting the job done, that's the only thing that matters.
So Dominic, let me ask you this: for somebody who doesn't follow politics as closely as you do, how do they get excited about voting for the next president or giving the president another term? Because I don't watch politics as much as you do. That's why when we talk about these topics, I love when you give your insight, because I'm not on top of it like I should be, because I don't like watching the news and stuff. And I do want to know where the world is going too. But for people like me and that does not watch it,
and sometimes me, I have Tasha,
What do you do?
and Ashley and people that are doing that makes me watch CNN and stuff like that, and make me sit my TV on it so I can know what's going on because of this. And so then I do like, so yeah, Dominique, how do you make somebody get excited about it?
To be honest with you, I'm just not. I'm not really sure about that part because once again, like I said, I don't understand the getting excited part. What the only thing that I feel, especially like with my let's take my family for example. Not really into it. Could really care less one way or the other. But of course, I always run my mouth. So I come to them with, once again, the facts of what he has done, the facts of how he has made improvements for other people, for lives, the things that he has accomplished. Because to me, that should be the bottom line. For me, that should be the bottom line.
And it's
because
and
you
for
have
me,
because
how things affect me in my life, and like like we always said, vote for somebody that has your best interest and things that align with what you believe in and what works for you. And so that's and for the last couple of years, like it really was since Trump started running, I've been like really trying to watch the news and politics and stuff and see what's going on and what aligns with me. And because I am a Black trans woman, I need to know these things and I need to watch these things. And like some people don't care because they don't think that it's going to affect them. It's going to affect you.
So Dominique, this is Dominique. More than if it's a Trump Biden, I'm going to vote for Biden. But why do you think that over 50% of Americans don't give Biden good approval ratings?
Okay, well, let's be very clear about these polls. They don't call a lot of people, 1,000 people at the most, sometimes not even that many people. So you're not even polling the country as a whole. You're going to a specific area, talking to a specific target group and asking these people. I think if you really wanted to know, you've got to take a larger number of people to get a more true number. Because I've, just like Chevelle said, I've never been called and asked about nothing.
Do James Maurice thing again.
So you're gonna have to get a larger pool of people to get a truer story, because they're going to certain areas. Then when you look at it, they say based on the Harvard poll and these people poll. Those are not the average Americans.
When we talk about excitement behind, let me tell you why it's important to get excited behind a candidate, because in 2008, 2006, let's say nobody knew who Barack Obama was, but between 2006 and 2008, people learned who this man was as a senator. They got excited behind him. He became this big figure because people got excited behind him. You have to get excited behind candidates. And I'm
okay, but okay. So as you say that, let's state the determining factors of why people got excited. There was a lot of first involved, a lot of something that people had not seen previously, other than Jesse Jackson. So that was something to be excited about.
But his speech riled you up.
True.
This man wrote a book, The Audacity of Hope. The title alone, The Audacity as a Black man to have hope in this country. That's saying a lot. This man gave a speech at the Democratic convention that lit up the whole country. Like, when I say excitement, I'm not saying Biden is not rallying people up, but I'm saying the importance of rallying people behind you. It's important to energize your base. You have to energize your base.
Or talk about what you're doing. Because right now, how we looking at the world, we got inflation that is crazy. Everything is super expensive. When you go fill up your car, if you don't have an EV, it takes so much to fill up your car, especially if you're using premium. everything is super high, food, everything right now. So how do the people get hopeful again? How?
But you have to think about what you need in the moment. Okay, every moment has a different solution. And in this moment, this is what we needed. We needed somebody that was going to be able to get in there and get things done that probably nobody else was going to be able to do.
So at this moment, what do you need as a voter for the next election next year?
I need him to continue the work that he's doing. That's what I need. Because things were very broken. They were torn apart, and those things needed to be repaired.
Continue. When you say continue the work and those things, what are you talking about?
His work on the economy, the things that he's doing to bring jobs into the country, his continuing to bring medication prices down for people who could otherwise not afford it. Case in point, Cody Collins, her medication was so expensive, she couldn't afford it. So that's something that's important.
But okay, so for me, the reason why it's important for you to energize the base is because the base goes out and vote. Because the president, I can be the president, but you three are my legislation. And if I haven't energized the people enough, they might be voting for me, but I need people to be energized to vote for y'all because y'all are ultimately making the laws. I need to energize the people so they can go out and vote for people in Kentucky and Ohio and Connecticut and all these other places. And that's why you got to really give your base an excitement because it's not just about you. And if it's just about you, you already lost. Because if I'm running for something, I'm thinking about all the people in the state, the local governments, and all the people that's really making the laws. I'm just a figurehead that's going to be in a history book. But it's about you that's making the laws in your state. So you have to energize all these people because you need people to vote in these state elections because that's what really matters.
But okay, so now we're talking about two different things because at first we were talking about the national level, but now we're talking about individual state situations. So then that lies in the hands of the people that live there, and then those representatives that live there.
Yeah, but I'm saying as the person who is, Obama was able to energize the base of the country to make sure that people was going out and Democrats was coming out in droves.
Okay. Everybody got to stop comparing him to Obama. Obama can't run no more. Obama, so we got to move on.
Obama can run if he want to run again because he can't run He can't run 3 times consecutively. He can run, but I'm just saying
he ain't coming back.
But everybody is compared. You have to compare.
You got to support what's going on right now, and it don't help if don't nobody even try to look and to see what the man is doing. Because some of them don't even care. They just say, "Oh, he old." And they just go on
the old comment. Both of them are old, so that's a throw out the window to me because both of them are too damn old to me.
Everybody has always been old.
Yeah, both of them old to me, so that doesn't matter.
I know that's right about Mitch McConnell. They don't even charge Mitch up before they send him out there to talk. He keep pausing and shit. That motherfucker be standing there and get this motherfucker a boost off. At least give him a fucking boost off. Who the fuck keep putting Mitch McConnell? Is that a fucking AI clone?
Yes, I think so.
Mitch got to be dead.
So we got to look into what's going on right now. Who's running right now? What they can do for us right now. Yeah. We can't always say, "Well, Obama did this." Well, Obama did. Yeah, he did. He ain't here right now.
Yeah,
that's the stuff that they talk about with the Texas stuff. Well, if Craig and Jerry was here, they not here.
They ain't coming back.
Well, we're not talking about what Obama did. We're talking about how he energized the base. We're not talking about what he did.
He's not Obama. So we got to deal with what we got right now. And that man ain't about energizement and energizer bunny and all that. He about the work.
But see, y'all say that, but what is the work? as somebody who want to vote, because I'm gonna vote for him. But tell me, what's the word? What y'all riling about? Tell me why I should vote for this person.
I'll send you the PDF. How about that?
Oh,
Yeah.
And then you can read. Up on
Don't
it.
do that. CNN can send me that. I get it.
No, but I get both. No, I get.
Tell me why you wouldn't vote for him, then, Neil.
Oh my God.
Why wouldn't you vote for him?
I'm not saying why I wouldn't.
No,
but
why
y'all
would you vote for him though? You because he's not energized enough. Is that why you wouldn't vote for him?
we're talking about in general, like people.
And I'm talking about in general too. Why wouldn't you vote for him?
I didn't say I would vote.
So we can't either. Moving on.
I made it clear I was gonna vote for him.
So we because we 3 minutes over. Beyonce on tour right now. Everybody's charged up about Beyonce.
Y'all boring person.
Maybe if Beyonce was get stay in her concert, who she voting for, and all the people at the concert that's getting Beyonce fired would go and vote for whoever she say go vote for. Because that's
my God.
That didn't work with Hillary.
That didn't work with Hillary, so don't use that.
There you go. Timothy laid it out for you right there in the comments.
She got all of y'all on mute. She got all of y'all on mute. She got all of y'all wearing silver and motherfucking in September. Like they just said, ain't nobody want silver in forever.
Looking like them old Jiffy Pop popcorn.
Timothy, you better know your shit.
Biden's accomplished. You better tell them, Timothy.
Timothy got this shit laid.
Baby. And I mean, he typed that up fast.
Baby, listen.
Timothy, I'm glad you said it, Timothy, because I wasn't gonna get it out of Chevelle and Dominique.
You sure wasn't gonna get it out of me.
I was wanting to
get it out of you. Hello? You couldn't even tell us what he was doing that you didn't like.
I never said I didn't like him.
You can tell us why you wouldn't vote for him. We can tell you, he's a Democrat. That's why. God damn it.
No, I think.
God damn it. And.
No.
And scene. Moving on.
Oh, Jesus.
Back to Beyonce ass.
Look around everybody else.
Look around everybody on. Child, Ron DeSantis, politics. The Republicans are so shady. Ron DeSantis wouldn't even go meet the man when he came to Florida for the hurricane relief and stuff. See how disrespectful y'all can be.
That's how I want the Democrats to be, just as disrespectful and outlandish as them, because that's how they win, being disrespectful and outlandish.
Because baby, they do. I want y'all to know I like Beyonce. I was just every mama game through. That Beyonce has solidified herself truly as the queen. Everybody, I think every celebrity in the country damn near has went to the concert. This is one of the biggest concerts I've seen. She have wore over 150 costumes. Every concert has been sold out, jam-packed. And it's just been phenomenal to even watch. And the other night when Diana Ross came out there to surprise her for her birthday, and they said about Beyonce got her to come. No, that was a surprise.
Beyonce is a whole stimulus booster for the economy. Doing her concert, like wherever she go, it's boosting the economy. You got these people that have cowboy shops. They ain't made so much money in all their life.
Silver fabric and paillettes and all kind of rhinestones and everything has just shot up.
I mean, people in cowgirl and cowboy boots and hats and shit. I mean, Joanne's fabric was out of fabric. They had to close down the Tuesday after a concert because all the fringe was gone, the lace, the bead. It was
needles.
Let me tell y'all something. I went to that concert, and you know how everybody like to always, if you're not a beehive, you know how we go out where you say, I like Beyonce, but she ain't all that. You know, we go out way to say that when we're not a part of the beehive, right? So I was saying that shit, I can see her or I don't have to see her. I went to the concert. You know that big old circle thing she got on the on stage. So I go and I sit in my seat. I smoked a couple blunts before I went, and they started making pictures. And then her face started moving out of it, coming in. I got there at 8 and it started to 9. So that was I got hypnotized between 8 and 9. So when 9 o'clock came, I left that fucking concert a true motherfucking fan. She popped her shit so motherfucking hard. Like the production, everything, it was top notch. Like I don't know who can do it better. I don't know.
And that's all of that, like hearing the stories of everybody going, that's what's making me want to go. Because I don't want to miss the experience.
You gotta go.
This concert is history making. They're gonna talk about this concert forever.
Yeah.
Forever. It's gonna be like Michael Jackson and the Jacksons when they did Torture. Because ain't nobody, and there hasn't been a big concert like this since that everybody had to go to.
Right.
And on this type of level that she has produced this concert with all of these costume changes, the stage alone, all of that, and for her to dedicate this to our community.
Yeah.
And like she said, to give us a free space to go and enjoy yourself and feel love. And I love just watching everybody's videos, and it's like they're enjoying the concert, but they're in the moment. And it's like they're in the moment at Studio 54.
Listen.
It looks like a whole vibe.
And I'm gonna tell you something else that as I was watching the concert, I saw black people, white people, Chinese people. I saw fat, I saw skinny, I saw thick, I saw gay, I saw straight. She had everybody you can imagine on stage with her.
Dress like whatever they want to dress like.
Listen, it was so inclusive that, I mean, you got to give her that queen status. Got to.
Diana Ross came to her concert last night on stage. Show the clip.
Like the
well, they're not really young kids, but young performers that are out there now. So many of them who idolized you on the way up, like Brittany and J-Lo and Jessica, those girls.
Well, you know, I really do think that a lot of them are going to have some longevity. Some I can see, like the other night I was at the Carousel Ball, and I must say that I just had such admiration for Beyonce. Boy, what type she is. Beautiful. Wonderful person. Just beautiful, beautiful. And she was there with her mother, and I could see that she's got good foundation. So I know that when I say have legs, she's going to be lasting and be here. And those things are really important, that she seems to have the mentors necessary and the background with the parents there. And also Holly Berry was there, and she said wonderful things on the stage. I heard her say things. I don't know her very well, but she said beautiful things. So I know that there are some wonderful girls in the industry that are going to be here and make me proud. I feel like, in a sense, that I have been a trailblazer. And hopefully I've done and said good things. And
grace. Thank you for opening the doors for me. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. You sang happy birthday to me, so I wanted to sing it to you. Thank you so much. Queen, give it up for the queen.
Bitch.
Go on, Ross.
Bob Mackie to sing happy birthday.
If I tell you, that was beautiful.
Oh my God.
And all I saw was little Beyonce from Star Search.
Oh,
that's all I saw. Could you imagine like that happening? And she ran from backstage. She hadn't even done that number yet. You in your costume, so that's how you know this was not planned. That woman came, and then you go on Tracy, Donna's daughter. Her thing, she's like behind the scenes, and they're going to the venue and everything, and she's like, I'm playing a camera person, and you can tell, like, you know, it wasn't like a meetup type of thing, and this was planned, you know. That was absolutely beautiful. And for Donna Ross to do that for her, that right there sealed it.
It was fabulous. Yeah.
And how many stars then came out to see this
Oh
one?
my God. Oh my God.
Like y'all got dressed up, y'all in the theme, y'all in everything.
All shapes and sizes. Them people had on, they didn't give a fuck. They dressed up.
Body positivity.
Body positivity. Bitch.
I think some of the most ugliest outfits.
The ugliest outfit, but I enjoyed them though.
I enjoyed them too.
I enjoyed the audacity. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
This was free. I said yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out all this hanging skin out.
I'm gonna shine.
Listen,
I mean,
little girl, my robe built up like coffee, baby. She had a halter top on with a silver skirt on, baby. I said yes.
You gonna leave coffee alone?
Yes.
Lay off, Terry.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Coffee too.
Trent, they get that boldness from Obama. Audacity of hope. Audacity of hope.
Right. He had to throw that
We gotta go to commercial break. You put me back there.
Please do.
Hello, how are you? Oh, Jesus. The craziest thing you're not going to believe.
What happened?
So we got a call. Somebody's concerned. Are you like a hairstylist?
No. I can take some chicken strips. Sorry, my breast my chicken strips.
I can't tell. You're
Okay.
So there's like hair hanging out of your tongue?
Oh my Jesus.
Someone's
Oh,
like...
that's my weave. Oh, hold on. Let's talk about wig. Hold on. Oh.
Oh. You gotta come see it though.
Oh my Jesus. I got.
You gotta see it though.
Oh Jesus.
Hello, how are you?
January and February is related. They sisters. They got the same daddy, different mamas. They the Aries. March, April, and May is friends. They not related, but they homegirls. They be kicking it with each other. That's why they be on the same shit around the same time. Now, June and July, everybody knows June and July is twins. That's why Gemini is born in June. You feel me? That twin energy. Now, August is the only child. August don't fuck with the rest of them. Like, August is like that introverted cousin that don't fuck with the rest of the family. Like, she don't do too much. She be to herself. That's why when August come around, motherfuckers be like, I don't really feel like fucking with motherfuckers like that. That's that August energy. You feel me? Now, them last 4 bitches, they got the same mama and the same daddy. The birds, September, October, November, December, them bitches is quadruplets.
Okay, Dudley, let's say a strange man or a strange woman walk up to you and say, hey, I'm here to pick you up. Your mama told me to come pick you up because she had something to do. But you don't know them. What you gonna say?
No, you a motherfucking lie. Because my mama don't even play like that.
I would have slapped Sean's mouth if he had did that.
She told her that.
Baby, I would have slapped the taste out of Sean's mouth. He
No,
did
man, you
that.
homie better tell him you
Okay.
crazy. I ain't going with you.
Telling her, listen.
Oh.
Chevelle, when you going to the
Now,
concert in Houston?
I'm not
The
going.
23rd or the 24th?
I'll be in Alabama the 22nd and 23rd, and that's what
You want to meet up on October the 1st in Kansas City?
I want to go to New Orleans on the 27th.
Okay, I'm gonna look for tickets. I haven't been either.
I want to go.
So inbox me and tell me what you trying to pay for tickets.
Okay.
Beyonce,
Because I'm not trying to spend $1,000 on.
I'm not either. I ain't got it.
I got some good seats for less than that.
Bitch, I'm just letting you know, bitch. I'm not paying $500 for no damn ticket. Because I may bring Sean. Because I think he would love it.
Well, Beyonce is great because she's a Virgo, and Virgos are awesome people.
Are you a Virgo, Neil?
Yes, my birthday is 9/11. That's Monday.
His birthday is Monday, y'all. So
happy birthday!
Yes.
Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday, Neil. I'll be going to LA. Listen, this summer has been filled with news of the writer's strike and actors not working. Does that make you feel upset about what's happening to the people in film industry, or is it just Hollywood type problems? For me, it makes me upset because I have friends in the industry. It's not the actors, it's my friends that's in the industry, like Trent and everybody, Naisha and Gino and all of them that's in the industry. So it's affecting them and my friends and what's in their livelihood. So that's what makes me upset about it. And then In 2 weeks, we're supposed to have some new shows come out. So now what are we supposed to watch? We ain't got nothing to watch. So now it's be reality show after reality show after reality show.
No. If y'all have Apple TV, the morning show comes out September 13th. That show is amazing.
Yes, it does.
What show?
The morning show.
And go back and watch All Truth Be Told.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
But you know, I think the thing with the actors, right? A lot of times the general public does not look at all the other people that it impacts, because you have the faces of all these celebrities, and common people cannot relate to the celebrity who was, even if you was on P-Valley or whatever show, you still a celebrity. Like, so I don't think common people are relating to those individuals, because you still look like Hollywood, glamour, whatever, but we don't see the makeup artists, the hairstylists, all the background people that really is impacted by this event. So therefore, the general public, I think, really doesn't care about it, because it just looks like these just actors and Hollywood properties.
Well, it's really the writers, but what people think, they think it's isolated. They think it's only the writers that's on strike. What they don't understand is with no writers, we have no script, so we can't go to work. Mm-hmm. All productions are closed down, so people who's used to making a certain amount of money, who got bills that match what they're making, everybody who make a lot of money don't have a lot of money in the end, because you got all these fucking bills and expenses that a lot of people spend up their budget on the shit they like and want, but it affects everybody. On one show, it can be 200 employees on one show. So imagine no one is getting a damn check, so it affects everybody, and actors and stuff too, because they can't work, and everybody think they rich. And you see, what's his name?
The guy from the Cosby Show.
Billy Porter said he's selling his home because they depend on the work. Consistent work, so sometimes you gotta, I don't know. I'd be glad when this shit over.
Because you mentioned Billy Porter, do this strike affect Broadway?
I don't think Broadway, because
Billy,
they don't have to rewrite that.
Billy, you can go audition then.
Yeah, he won't make the money that he's accustomed to now. You know what I'm saying?
Broadway, and on Broadway, you don't make that money.
Yeah, they don't make that money.
And everybody think that when you're on Broadway, you make that kind of money, but that's not always true either.
That's not always true. They don't make a lot. And see, I'm thinking about getting me an OnlyFans with just eating booty only. And if I could, have some subsidized income coming in.
God dog.
At least go on there and paint some people. God
okay, makeup then. Okay, makeup. That's what I mean.
You get them there. You get them there with the ad. And when they come to the page, you on there doing makeup.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's how you get them, just. That's how you get them. But
speaking of OnlyFans, Chevelle showed us a video yesterday. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
We're gonna talk about some topics on next week. But while we were on break, what did you do for yourself that brought you peace or helped you refocus on yourself? While I was on break, I didn't really have time. I was still working. It was still a constant work for me. I didn't really take time. I had stuff that I had to do for Queen, and in the process of me doing that, I've also reached out to some people, and I went to Minneapolis and worked for a company called Flip Phone. And they have brunches in New York, Chicago, Palm Springs, Alabama, Fort Lauderdale, Chicago. They have 8 brunches all around. And I reached out to these people for Flip Phone and host to work with them. And now I'm proud to say that I'm the new host for Flip Phone Brunch here in Houston. I got to come down, and I was going to be at the Houston Improv. I'm very excited about that. So I was always working and doing stuff for that. And I'm also proud that you can go on YouTube Music and listen to our podcast, because I know that a lot of people like to listen to us instead of watch us because they listen to us while they're at work and while they're driving and all that kind of stuff like that, and they don't watch the video or they can't watch it when we're on. So I got us to go on YouTube Music, and it's the podcast of wherever you find your podcast on YouTube. So I'm excited about that. Neil, what did you do anything to find peace or anything while you was on break?
I really enjoyed my break. I mean, I'm glad to see y'all and talk to y'all, but I was like really sad that my Wednesdays was coming to a halt because I was just, you know, I was enjoying my Wednesdays. I'm in school, so I find not really peace, but it gives me something to do. So I was in school this summer. I'm still in school now, in addition to working. I'm still trying to find peace because people who, you know, Virgos, I'm loyal to people. But when you're not loyal to me, I can't be loyal to you. So although we didn't talk about them tonight, you know, I still ain't forgot about the fucking Bob Taylors of the world, the fucking Nemas of the world, the Rachels of the world. You know, when you mention me or talk about me, I'm like forever against you. So
you gotta find peace with that.
I'm trying to find peace to like get to a better place. But the thing is, if you say something about me and we not friends, I don't have your phone in my phone, and I know we don't talk on the regular, then you forever got an enemy in me.
You sound like Carter B.
Baby. So I'm trying to find peace to get it to a better place.
You know, it's getting that time. We got to start getting the prostate and stuff done. So I read somewhere if you masturbate often, that it lessens your chance of prostate cancer. So I increased my masturbation by 3 times a day, and so that helped me a lot.
Are you breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yeah, so that helped me a lot when we was off. But no, for real, no. I just been chilling because of the strike. You know, I've been working with some of my clients here and there. That's been you know, keeping the bills paid, and I've really just been chilling. You know, I'm ready to go back to work, but I do understand what happened has to happen in order for other things to happen more successfully, and everybody gets paid equally, and everybody feels, you know, included. So I do understand that has to happen. So that's what I've been doing. I've been basically chilling and shit.
Dominique?
Just really simple for me. I quit drinking, and I'm trying to lose weight. So that's been good for me.
I'm not gonna getting sucked out. You want to go with me?
For me to suck you out?
I mean, if that's what end up happening, but I'm gonna let the doctors do it first.
Oh, to do that. Oh, I thought you meant something.
Okay, Trent. Y'all so damn crazy. Yeah. Oh, I miss y'all on Wednesday, child. Listen.
Oh my God.
But look, I'm glad we are back.
Oh my God.
I'm glad we're back. And I love when we're out and about, and people tell us that they miss us and they wish us not the same without us. And while Trent was in Chicago, he did run into Timothy Wilson when he was out, a fan to the show.
And baby, Timothy was dressed to the nines. I almost thought Timothy was going to the Oscars. I said, hold up, you got the right event.
Baby, y'all got my friend fucked up. My
baby, he dresses to the nine.
He looks very good.
Yeah,
this is the same shirt I had on at Vogue.
Y'all get your gist. That's my friend, and he supports our point of view.
Yes, he do.
Yeah, he supports.
Oh my God.
He definitely support our point of view because he was able to help you and Dominique when y'all talk about Biden.
he supported our argument.
Look at Neil. Neil and Virgo, he ain't gonna forget nothing.
Thank you, Timothy. He gonna bring this up every damn week to the end of the year.
Girl, just like what's the man's name? You can't. What's his name?
Taylor.
Bob Taylor.
Oh my God!
Bob Taylor gonna get it.
Don't forget to go
Neiman probably like that. Neiman probably like that monkey comment. He probably didn't see nothing wrong with it.
Who did?
Neiman. He probably didn't see nothing wrong with that monkey comment.
She should never call Spice no monkey. Not no blue monkey. That girl was not blue. She black.
Here we go.
Go. Let's go.
And on that note, we gotta go. Y'all, good night. We'll see y'all next week. Go subscribe, Shabelle Blue 75. We out.
See y'all next time. Get her colors mixed up, huh? That girl, black mark.
Ooh, honey. I gotta go. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby. Yes, they did, honey. I hope y'all got y'all juice, cause guess what, baby? I got mine. I can tell y'all one thing. Y'all better tune in next week, baby, for the next episode of the Boom Boom Show. I gotta go. Honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. Baby. Ooh, honey. I gotta go. 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 I gotta go.